return to normal. There are moments in the election campaign when it becomes very human, when the barbs are forgotten and the party leaders meet people who are, in every sense of the word, doing it tough. There was a moment like that today when the tax debate was centre stage until a little girl in Sydney stole the show.
At a place familiar with heartbreak, a prime ministerial heart is stolen.
You're a big hugger.
Lulu is 6. She's had cancer since she was 8 months old.
He's clearly taken a liking to
Oh, well, that's good. It's mutual.
A precocious princess, happy to instruct.
You did this colour.
Yeah, okay.
He gave $20 million to combat childhood cancer and received not one drawing,
Another one.
but 2.
I'll have a whole gallery, a Lulu gallery.
And a reminder of what's really important.
This is heartbreaking stuff.
As his opponent warmed his wife's heart with a bunch of roses and a kiss, although she seemed a little overwhelmed. Touching moments as the political contest gets heated.
He is declaring war on business.
Mr Turnbull's big cash splash for business.
Mr Shorten pledges to redirect the $50 billion business tax cuts to health and education, but concedes there'll be no money for income tax cuts.
We would like to help reduce the marginal rate of taxation, but you've got to do it when the budget can afford it.
Confirming he'll lock in the 2% so-called budget repair levy on high-income earners for a decade, entrenching the top marginal tax rate at 49%.
No, it's not fair.
Mr Shorten also confirmed he won't proceed with tax cuts for small businesses with turnovers above $2 million. Both sides concede Labor will pick up 12 seats in this election campaign. Bill Shorten needs to win another 8 if he's to match the efforts of another former opposition leader, Tony Abbott. As Mr Abbott's former deputy, now Malcolm Turnbull's, hit the trail in marginal Victorian seats.
I think I've been helpful.
But this wasn't. Challenged to explain her government's superannuation changes.
Are you aware of the transition to retirement scheme?
Well, I'm certainly aware that we have one, yeah.
Well, explain it to me.
Well, we have
You don't know,
put
do
in
you?
place...
A senior cabinet minister caught short on detail.
How does it work?
Well, Neil, this is obviously a gotcha moment. You want me to go through...
No, I
it's
think
not my
it's a
portfolio.
While awaiting tomorrow's official economic growth figures, Treasurer Scott Morrison might have chosen less ominous images
I wasn't driving. No, I promise.
than a car crash.
And our political editor Mark Riley is live in Brisbane tonight. Mark, as you mentioned, the national accounts will be released tomorrow. What impact could those figures have on the campaign?
Well, Mark, the government's campaign slogan is jobs and growth, and if those figures show that growth is slowing, it could have an impact on the government's job, Mark.
And Mark, we're seeing pictures of a protest targeting the Liberal leader in Sydney today. What's the background to that?
This is outside the hospital where Malcolm Turnbull was today, the Children's Cancer Hospital. These images were shot by a couple of enterprising press photographers. Our cameras were prevented from going out by the Prime Minister's staff. This is a campaign where image is everything, and these were images that the Prime Minister's office didn't want our viewers to see because they're not too kind to him. Well, that didn't work, Mark.
Yeah, not as welcoming as inside the hospital. Mark Riley, thank you.